Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends. Welcome to the Shen Show, and I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe. Coming to you, as always, from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. That's a fact. Anyway, hey, this here is Thursday, April 20th, 2017. V-blog number 2061. Well, I tell you what, friends, it's been a gosh awful day out there today. Nice and warm, but kind of weird, too, because it was warm, and then I got warm, and then I got cold, and I got so cold I ended up sitting out in my bedroom for quite a while now. I've been in there all day, pretty much, because, well, it's cold, you know. I got cold, and I don't get it. I just don't understand why I get cold, but I do. I'm going to have to figure that one out. Blood pressure, you know, is about the same. My temperature just drops out, and all of a sudden, poink, I'm cold, frozen. And that's just not a good thing, not a good way to be. Feel like a popsicle in the middle of January, you know, frozen. Just can't stay warm. And that's not a good thing. That's could be some blood issues or whatever. And, of course, I never did go to the hospital ever since I got back from never did check in with that doctor since I got back from the hospital. So I probably ought to do that at some point in time. Oh, my goodness. I hope that's not catchy. Tag, you're it. It's your yawn now. Your yawn now. Oh, glorious, glorious, glorious day. Oh, glory day. Oh, glory day. With my Jesus. Oh, with my Jesus. With my Jesus. He taught me how to pray. Oh, oh, beautiful day. Oh, what a day. Oh, what a day. Oh, Lordy, Lord, Lord, I saved myself, I wrote myself a song, and I said I would sing it all day long. Well, I wrote myself a song, and I said I'd sing it all day long. Gonna be one of you can treat, but do. All right, well, hey, you know, friends, I've been wanting to tell you about a product out there that'll soothe your hemorrhoids. It'll also make your eyes look younger, and it's all called Preparation H. Yes, just a little dab of Preparation H under your eyelids will smooth them out and make the wrinkles go away, make you look younger and younger each day. Bandicam pork and beans. Now that there's a mighty good pork and bean. Now if you can remember Bandicam, when next time you're out shopping, grab yourself some Bandicam pork and beans. It's one mighty good bean. Canon cameras are top of the line cameras. So what you want to do with the Canon camera is shoot it. Yeah, shoot it. Pull the string, shoot that cannon. Oh, let's see. Fishing. What am I fishing for? Fish. Never can tell. All right, singing, songing. Sing a song. Don't matter if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Ba 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 da da ba 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 da da ba 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 da ba. I say ba 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 da da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da 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 ba da ba 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 da ba. Hey, you know what? That reminds me of a little movie called Benji. Remember Benji? Remember the movie called Benji? Oh, by the way, for all you folks out there that do watch the YouTube and whatever, there's a movie on here called Bugsy Malone. Highly suggested movie. Go ahead, right after you get done watching my blog, go ahead over there and click on Bugsy Malone, or go up in the top bar up there and type in Bugsy Malone and watch the movie. It's a hilarious movie. It's only about an hour and 45 minutes long, so it's not that long of a movie, and it's a full feature film. Stars Scott Baio as Bugsy. And if you remember a show called Fish, there was a kind of a heavy set kid in there. He's in this movie also. He plays Fat Sam. And then what's the girl's name? Jodie Foster. She's also in it. She plays part of Tallulah. Alrighty. I've got to sing or something. Hold on a second. Let me look up a song and I'll sing it for you. Alright, we'll try this one. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. My pappy said, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Have you heard the story? Go to sleep. Have you heard the story of the hot rod race where the Fords and the Lincolns were setting the pace? Well, that there story is true, 'cause I'm here to say I was driving that Model A. It's got a Lincoln motor, and it's really souped up, and that Model A body makes it look like a pup. It's got 8 cylinders, uses them all, and I've got overdrive and then it just won't stall. It's got a 4-barrel carb and dual exhaust with 411 gears, and you can really get lost. It's got safety tubes, but I ain't scared. Brakes are good and the tires are fair. Pull out the San Pedro late one night with the moon and the stars just shining bright, and we was headed up in Grapeville Hill, passing cars like they were sitting still. All of a sudden, in the wink of an eye, a Cadillac sedan passed us by. I said, boys, this one's marked for me. But then the tail lights was all you could see. Now the fellas ribbed me for being behind, so I thought I'd let that Lincoln unwind. Took my foot on the gas, and that man alive, you should have heard it down into overdrive when I shoved it into overdrive. Wound it up to 110. My speedometer said I'd hit top end, and my foot was glued like lead to the floor. And that's all there is, and there ain't no more. Now the boys all thought that I'd have lost my senses. Those telephone poles were looking like a picket fence, and they said, "Slow down, I see spots. The lines on the roads just look like dots." I took a corner, sideswiped a truck, crossed my fingers just for luck, and my fingers was clicking the guardrail post. Clang, clang, clang. The guy beside me, he was white as a ghost. We had smoke coming from out of the back when I started to gain on that Cadillac. I knew I could catch him. I thought I could pass, but don't you know, by then we were low on gas. I had flames coming from out of the sides. Feel the tension, man, with that ride. And I said, "Look out, boys, I've got a license to fly." And that caddy pulled over and let us by, and all of a sudden she started knocking. Down in the dips she started a-rocking. Uh-oh, lost myself. Down in the dips she started a-rocking. I looked in my mirror, and red lights were a-blinking, and the cops was after my hot rod Lincoln. Damn. They arrested me, and they put me in jail, and called my pop, and, to throw the bail, and he said, "Son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln." All right, there you go. Ow. Hot rod Lincoln. All right, let us do our daily bread portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. Today's devotion is called Letting Go. You know, sometimes it doesn't pay to just keep on holding on a grudge or anything of that nature. Well, how's about feel of yourself on a tandem bicycle? If you're the person in the back, all you get to do is pedal. You don't get to guide, you don't get to steer, you don't get to drive. All you get to do is do the work, just pedal away. The person up front gets to guide the way. So all you do is pedal and push, and pretty soon you're nothing but mush. But by the time you get there and the feeling's fine, you get to find out where you've been going all the time. Anyway, I'm going to be reading Genesis 12, 1 through 9. And if you're keeping up with your Bible in the year, which I hope you are, you'll be reading 2 Samuel 9 through 11 and Luke 15, 11 through 32. All right. Well, alrighty then, without further ado, Genesis 12, 1 through 9. Promise to Abraham. Now the Lord had said to Abraham, "Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you, and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." So Abraham departed as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abraham was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. Then Abraham took Sarah his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the people whom they had acquired in Haran. And they departed to go to the land of Canaan. So they came to the land of Canaan. Abraham passed through the land to the place of Shechem. And as far as the terebinth tree of Moreh, and a Canaanite, and the Canaanites were there, and then in the land. Then the Lord appeared to Abraham and said, "To your descendants I will give this land." And there he built an altar to the Lord, who had appeared to him. And he moved from there to the mountain east of Bethel, and he pitched his tent with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord, and called the name of the altar of the Lord, and called on the name of the Lord. So Abraham journeyed, going on still toward the south. And so there you have it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. You know what I'm saying? To get the best out of the Bible, you should read the whole Bible. Don't take any of these little things out of context. I mean, you can lose the context of them if you don't read the whole section. If you're going to read Genesis 12, read Genesis 12. Not 1 through 9, not whatever. Read the whole Genesis 12. Read Genesis, for that matter. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to say, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? And thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here, and I hope you are too.